So spring trading is just a few days away from starting, but apparently maybe the MLB offseason not over yet because Josh Hader might be traded to the San Diego Padres, and that's what I'm going to talk about in today's video, a possible Josh Hader to the San Diego Padres trade. But before I get into this video, 85% of you that watch these videos in the month of February are not subscribed. Get your life together, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications, leave a like. Subscribe, turn notifications, and leave a like. And yeah, Josh Hader maybe to the Padres, and that's what I'm going to talk about in today's video. Leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications, and let's go ahead and get into this video. We know all the moves that the Padres have made this offseason. They extended Fernando Tatis Jr. to a 14-year contract through 2034. They also brought in Yu Darvish, Blake Snell, Joe Musgrove. They addressed their rotation. But one place they didn't really address too much was their bullpen besides signing Mark Melancon and Keon Kela. So there is a possible blockbuster to be made here. And I actually love the idea of the Brewers go ahead and trading Josh Hader, because I think that they should trade Josh Hader because they already have one of the best up-and-coming relievers in the game who won 2020 NL Rookie of the Year in Devin Williams. Devin Williams was really, really good in 2020. And his Fangraphs predictions for 2021, you've got 3.44 ERA, 3 saves. Is he a closer-type pitcher? He's a really good reliever. And I think Devin Williams is a reliever that most teams would be very, very excited to have as their best reliever. And, yeah. The Brewers also have the worst-ranked farm system by MLB.com, and that they just really have a bad farm system. Like, some of their best prospects is Bryce Turang, Mario Feliciano, Garrett Mitchell. I mean, their farm system's really holding them back from making these big trades that they would like to make to get the right pieces around Christian Yelich. They finally have a good rotation, and you could say that they could compete. But the hitting's actually the problem here. You signed Colton Wong this offseason. That's just not it. Colton Wong is a player that is more known for his defense, and he's just not very good. He's not a very good hitter. Lorenzo Cain is another more defensively known player. You've got Christian Yelich, Keston Hiura, who both are good hitters. But besides that, you really don't have a lot of power bats in this line. Maybe you have Travis Shaw, Addistil Garcia, but it's just their lineup's not very good. Their starting pitching, like I said, is finally decent. But I think that they should go ahead and get some prospects back, because you need to get some prospects back, because this team is looking at one of the worst futures in Major League Baseball. Yes, they have Christian Yelich locked up for the long future. But I think you could build a very good team around some of these prospects that the Padres have. Let's go and look at Josh Hader's stats from the last few years. In 2018, 6-1 with a 2.43 ERA. 2019, 2.62 ERA, 3-5. 1-2 with a 3.79 ERA. And that was a down season for Josh Hader. You probably want to take more into account to like his 2019 season, because that's definitely more of the pitcher that Josh Hader actually is. So, yeah, he is a very, very good pitcher and one of the best relievers in the game. You could argue number one. I know MLB Network had him ranked at like number 10. That's absolutely crazy. I think it's kind of between him and Liam Hendricks as the best relievers in the game right now. The Padres lost Trevor Rosenthal this offseason. It just makes a ton of sense overall and they lost Kirby Yates this offseason. So it would make a ton of sense overall just to trade for Josh Hader. And I think it would be good for both sides. The Padres make another win-now move, and the Brewers make a bit of a setback move, but I don't think they're trading Christian Yelich. I don't. I think if you trade Josh Hader, I don't think you're trading Christian Yelich. I think a Lorenzo Cain could be gone too, because I'm pretty sure he has a pretty big contract, and I just don't know that they're really going to want to pay him that. So let's look at some of the prospects that they could possibly get back in a Josh Hader trade. All right, let's look at some needs for the Brewers. So for the Brewers here, obviously you're looking for hitting. Your first base left field position, I think that's pretty good right there. But I think you're looking for a middle infielder type player, and the Padres have a lot of those. They have Jake Cronenworth, who I don't think you would be too mad at losing here, just because you did sign Ha-Seong Kim this offseason, and I think you would be fine with just having Ha-Seong Kim playing second base and Jake Cronenworth, yes, he's a very good player, and yes, he almost won NL Rookie of the Year. You've still got C.J. Abrams, who could play second base or shortstop, who may actually get moved in this trade. But I think there's another target here that maybe the Brewers would want. I said that they have a solid rotation, but Woodruff, Burns, neither of those are A's pitchers. So you could say that maybe a Mackenzie Gore is moved here in this trade, and that would be crazy to happen. But here's the thing: the Padres have a ton of starting pitching already. You've got Yu Darvish, Blake Snell, Dinelson Lamet, Joe Musgrove, Chris Paddock, and Mike Clevenger is on the IL and will come back in 2022. So I think that Mackenzie Gore is probably going to be moved here, and some other prospects that could possibly be moved would be like some. I would say it would probably be some like infield help, like a third baseman, probably. I think that would probably be it. Maybe even a catcher, because Omar Narvaez, he's not that great, honestly. So let's try to form a trade package here. I think it's going to be Mackenzie Gore, Jake Cronenworth, and I think you might add Jorge Mateo in there too. Because I think the Brewers in a potential Josh Hader trade would want like a major league ready players now, because they could still compete with Jake Cronenworth, Mackenzie Gore, and Jorge Mateo. Now, I don't exactly know what the value of Josh Hader is, but according to some sources, reports, it's been sky high. And I think that Jorge Mateo, Jake Cronenworth, and Mackenzie Gore could get the deal done. Maybe you guys think that's a bit too much, but, I mean, you're giving up Mackenzie Gore here, but you've already got a very good rotation. Jake Cronenworth, you can live without. Hassan Kim's the second baseman. He probably will be pretty good, I would assume. But KBO and Major League Baseball are totally different things, because Major League Baseball, even though the KBO does have some former major leaguers over there, the Major League Baseball is just a whole different level. I think it's going to be Luis Campesino or Mackenzie Gore moved here. I know it's crazy to move on from Mackenzie Gore, but I think it might be Luis Campesino or Mackenzie Gore. I think you're going to have to trade one of those here. Robert Hassel, I mean, I don't think would make a lot of sense for the Brewers here, considering they've already got Garrett Mitchell, Christian Yelich, other players in the outfit. I just think it wouldn't be that great. But Josh Hader, do I think he's moved this offseason? I don't think he's moved this offseason. I mean, the offseason is pretty much over. I think the Brewers are going to hold on to it. And maybe he gets moved next offseason and he's not a free agent until 2024. Maybe he is moved this offseason. That would be a huge blockbuster trade. And there are some other teams that could possibly get a Josh Hader. Let's just go and look at some of those teams. I could see a team like the Rays trading for Josh Hader, because I think it'd make a ton of sense. They have a very good farm system. The Dodgers are another interesting team here that could possibly... I even think the Braves are a team, even the Blue Jays. I think there are a lot of teams here that could use the Josh Hader. And I think most teams that, besides like the White Sox and maybe a couple other teams, could use a Josh Hader, because Josh Hader is really, really good and one of the best relief pitchers in baseball. So I'm very interested to see if he does get traded or not. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications. Because like I said, 85% of you that watch these videos in the month of February are not subscribed. Get your life together, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications, leave a like. Thank you for watching, and peace.